smile, then it lets me know we're on air and we're live. So, Rachel, I have a group. We're in Cleburne, yay, County, Alabama,
Hello.
and I've been doing 3 days of training here. So this is our second day, and we're kind of talking about flipping the classroom and using Hangouts on air. And Rachel's also a Google certified teacher. Can you tell us about your experience doing it?
Oh, it was amazing. Sorry, I didn't think that I would actually be chosen to go. I actually applied to model resilience to my learners. Like, oh, I'd really like this, but I don't think I'm going to get it. And then I got it and went, oh, I'm going to have to go now. But it was the most inspiring, probably, educational experience of my life. And I met people there that, every day kind of do things that are amazing and make me want to be better. So it was pretty cool. It was brilliant.
Yeah, it's a pretty amazing experience. Where are you joining us in the UK?
I'm in Portsmouth, which is on the south coast, so right down the very bottom.
Great. Do you use Hangouts a lot in your classroom?
Yep, I do. I've done quite a lot of Hangouts. My students, because I set them up circles, do Hangouts between each other when they get stuck, which is really helpful because they're not always coming to me as a first resort, which is actually really helpful because they're able to collaborate to improve their learning. We've also had Hangouts with educators, academics, people on syllabuses, which has really been brilliant because we just wouldn't have been able to talk to them otherwise. And for them to be able to actually ask questions and get live real-time feedback has been quite meaningful. So it's been really good.
Yeah, I really like that we can connect across the world and not even have to pay a dime, and that this is archived and are able for us to use. Do any of you have any questions for Rachel?
Hello.
A good piece of advice, if you do have more than 2 people on, you want to use headphones. Now, if you're using a classroom situation, you would be the one without headphones, but any of your guests joining you want them to have the headphones. Because once you get past 2, then you get an audio loop because it picks up the audio coming from that computer, and then it gets really annoying and crazy. So you just want to... that's just a word for the wise. It'll also happen if you happen to use Skype, but it's just one of those things that's not totally advertised, but every time I show Hangouts, you have to have that on. But since it's just the 2 of us, it adapts for 2. If we was a big advertisement, like we were oh yeah, go ahead. I haven't shown them effects, so go ahead and show them effects. The elementary school teachers, or primary school, I think they say in the UK, you have all these little features to add, and you just go over here, and they enjoy them a lot. So we can do from anything from the crown, it's like a pirate day, puppy dog.
Yeah, I'd be the cat then.
March 3rd, Cat in the Hat Day. Seniors, they get out of Dodge and graduate.
It's nice though if you wanted someone to be a like a project stimulus, you could get them in character and get the kids to respond to them differently to if they were just their normal self, So that's really cool. Or if you were running it like a podcast, you could use the sound effects to make it interactive, which is really cool and I think a nice way of getting kids to write and engage differently.
And you could have Michael's facial hair. I already have some, so I'm not going to worry about that. But just the sound effects.
I'm quite fond of this. Yours.
And then the applause. And then there's like the slot machine one, which you spin and then get 3 random things in your picture. And then you can, of course, remove all effects. But fun to use. They get a big kick out of it.
And grown-ups too.
Grown-ups do, but I think middle schoolers will really like it too. Has their name all over it. There's also some other features you can add on. You can draw.
Yes,
There's a little game called Scoot and Doodle. And we can also take pictures during it and save them for later. It'll take a picture of the. So now it's saved of the Hangout.
So do you, like, does it go back and forth or just talking?
Yes, so if I'm quiet, if Rachel says something.
Hello.
Are we still in the camera? Oops. Can you hear me, Rachel?
Yep.
Okay. So if she makes the noise, see how it made the noise when she moved it? It switches back and forth, so whoever's making the noise. If you use the cameraman app, I can control who it should focus on by selecting that. But that power only goes to the originator, whoever started the Hangout on air. So that's something you have to remember. So even if you're not playing the host on there, you work that out with whoever you're going with first. Or that I'm going to start the Hangout, but you're going to act as the host so that I can control the camera. Because sometimes it can get complicated trying to keep track of things while you're on the air and trying to control those things. So if you're doing a panel discussion, that's something you definitely want to work out beforehand, or in the green room, like we said before we were on air. And I use green room a lot to make sure everything's working and everything's in its place. Do we have other questions?
I think you should show them the screen share.
Try the what? Screencast?
Screen share?
Which one did you...
I just think the screen share is really helpful for educators. Yes. So they might want to see that you can...
So you go into screen share, and then... Let's see here. I don't know if I have much else open.
For me to do it? I'll show people.
There we go.
Okay. Awesome. It's just really good if you want to talk through a document or.
Yeah. I may let you do it because I'm doing.
Okay. Well, if I do it and mess up, then don't be cross.
if we do the screen share, it allows you to show what you're doing. I'm just.
So like right now, I'm doing a screen. So it should be showing you my screen now. That's what I'm looking at. But like for example, I was looking at Nick's Google Plus, or my Facebook, or like my blog, or pictures of light bulbs like you do. So it's a really great way of sharing kind of what you're looking at with somebody else, so you can talk through the different ideas. And I found that the things I use the most.
That's a great way to do screen capture.
Absolutely.
It's another option available to you. You can, let's say you want to show them how to do a math problem. You open up a blank page, you draw on there, draw out the math problem, and you just hang out on air with yourself and just start broadcasting, and then that's a quick, easy way to do those types of recordings. I will also share other ways, but sometimes, technology does not always work how it should all the time, so this is a great option. It's available to use. Snagit's another one of my favorites to use for screen capturing, especially in Chromebooks. And hopefully it'll stay free for as long as possible.
I'm going on that battery. Hang on, I get my charger.
And just what time is it there?
Here it's about 7 o'clock in the evening, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about there?
6 hours ahead. We're in the Central Time Zone, so we just had lunch, so it's 1:30.
Nice. Nice work. I've never been around that part of the world. It looks kind of nice.
Well, I have been to. I have at least been to the UK, so I don't
Oh, you have
know
to come. You have to come.
how far south I've been. I'd have to look good. I did a whole bunch of day trips from London when I studied abroad there when I was in college. So I did like Bath and Canterbury, and then we did a week in Edinburgh.
Oh, I was born there. Gorgeous. Good choice.
Do we have any other questions before we let Rachel go? They're kind of quiet right now.
Please do shoot me questions later if you want to ask anything about how this works really in a real classroom. I've had all the problems and all the difficulties you can imagine, so it's kind of being able to think on your feet to fix things. I'm happy to talk with anybody though that wants to. If they want to give me a shout, they will.
Sure, I'll leave your Google Plus information for them when we're done today.
Cool, super awesome. Well, have a great day, everybody. Thank you for letting me join you. It was fun. Thank you.
I'm glad it worked out this time, and I saw. I apologize for last time.
Oh no, not to worry. Thank you very much. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.